What's up, everyone? Oh man, it has been a long time. I think my last video was, what is today? Wednesday? I think my last video was Wednesday last week. And why is that? Work. I mean, since this virus, we have a lot of people that's not coming to work. And I'm one of the few that's still going to work. And the few that's still going to work are working harder, working many long hours. So I just been too tired to make videos with, and I didn't even want to make a video today. I'm like, I gotta make a video. It's been like a week, and a lot's been going on. The market's is ripping. I mean, can this be the second up day in a row in a month? This is like crazy. So I've been playing these bounces, so I've been kind of getting faked out all the bounces before. Oh yeah, let's just go. I got this screen up here so you can see the Dow's up 12. It's 225 on March 25th. It's Wednesday, and here's the market, right? It's up 1,000 points, another 1,000. It was up 2,000 yesterday, so a crazy run. It was up like 11% yesterday, I think, 10, 11. Now it's up another. If you look at the S&P, another 4. So if you was out, you missed like 15, 16%. That's crazy. And that's why they say, stay in. Because if you miss some of the biggest days, your portfolio won't do that well when you finally you add it up. But at the same time, if you was out, man, you saved yourself 40, whatever the hell we down. I know the market, I think, was just down 30%, but a lot of stocks was down 40, 50, 60%, so it's crazy. Kool-Aid. I should have took a swig before I started the video. I think my last video, we was talking about where the bottom was a possible bounce, and I drew this chart, right? I drew the lines right here, so you can kind of see them, and yeah, it's that's since the 2008 low, and it kind of tags all the bottoms except for that one. That one's a little short right there, and then here it kind of over tagged it a lot, right? And I'm talking about the diagonal line right there. So let's zoom in on that part right there. And it went down. So I'm like, oh man, so much for that trend line support. But here's the thing. This is a monthly candle, right? So it's March 25th. And it's all about the close, all right? It's all about the close of the candle. So right now we are above that trend line, even though we dipped below it. So 5 more trading days. How long we got here for the month? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so not including today, 4 full trading days, so 4.5 to go. And if we can stay above that, that just might be the critical point that it might hold, So that's what I'm going to keep my eye on. It's really that simple. I'm not looking at the virus, what's going on in the news. You can't. You can't. You're going to drive yourself crazy, and you're going to be on the wrong side of the trade, because remember, the market is trying to go, it's looking in the future, 6 months up, right? And 6 months to a year, whatever. And that's what it's trading on, not now. So about time we're really rocking and rolling, the market will be up thousands of points, so maybe. And you can see that things turning in the news. The Congress and the Senate, they finally signed the relief bill, and I guess the president, hopefully, I guess the Senate will sign it today, and then the president will be on his desk, maybe sign it tomorrow. And they talk about checks, these checks to us. I think it's 1,200 now. I think the Democrats wanted 15, the Republicans wanted 1,000, and I think they met in the middle at 12. Don't quote me on that. So let's say 1,200, and then 500 per kid. So I don't know what that is. Well, if you got a kid, it'll be $1,700. Did I do that right? Yeah, $1,700. Anyway, they're talking about sending it direct deposit. So if you got your direct deposit with tax, and they're just gonna send it right in there, so it might come kind of quick. Don't think that does not. How could you even spend the money if everything is closed, right? So Kroger, Walmart, they're gonna get all that money. And I think people's going to buy iPhones. And even though I haven't even looked at Apple, I need to bring it up. I think people's going to say, oh, I got $1,000. I can finally get that iPhone. Which would just be stupid. But, I don't know. I'm not saying it's going to work or not. But basically, you see that. And then now you're hearing the rhetoric of Trump talking, oh, the cure is going to be worse than the actual the symptoms, or what is it, the virus. They don't want that, right? So hold on a minute, I'm sorry, I keep adjusting over here. Yeah, so they don't want the cure to be more than the symptoms or whatever. So now they're saying, hey, let's open it by Easter. Let's open up the economy by Easter. Not sure if that's going to happen, or but basically we're starting to talk of them opening things. The date irrelevant, but opening instead of closing. Let us close this right now. It's talking opening. So that's a change right there. So we got the bill out, we got openings out. I'm trying to think. Is that all? Is that all that's positive? Oh, the VIX, man. Let's pull up the VIX real quick. The VIX is, and this is what I've been checking out, even though market still was kind of trading funny. Let's pull up the daily. It bothers me today because it's actually, we actually yesterday too. We was up all these thousands of points, and the VIX is not really kind of moving, but it's coming down. That's a good sign. What's up with this print? Because I know we didn't hit, I don't know what happened there. This one's got to be wrong. But then we're coming down, which is okay. Doesn't necessarily mean nothing, because if we had a bit 2 bad days, we're right at the 85, maybe even higher. So it just seems like stores or Starbucks, right? Opening stores. I think Apple's got some stores. No, Apple. I can't remember. Damn it. I don't want to say anything I can't remember. But basically, some of the CEOs out there, they're looking ahead. Now, tomorrow's also that jobs number where they predicting 2 million jobs lost, unemployment claims. So if that's not as bad, that might be another rip day. Maybe it won't be 2 million. Did I say, yeah, 2 million? The average is about 185, 223, in that area. But 2 million all of a sudden. So maybe it won't be as bad, I don't know. But it's out there. We get this off the plate. We could see it. It's done. We don't have to worry about it no more. Because we know these people is going to get their job back, hopefully. I don't think everybody will. Once the virus starts. See, the thing is, we're starting to look on the other side of the virus. The wild card is the actual virus. So if it could just come down a little bit, and the deaths come down and the infections kind of come down, it looks like it's being tamed, I think the bottom could be in, and we can go higher. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be one of these new highs. Nah, it's just that we stopped going low. We was going straight down, man. I was really worried about the economy and what's going on. Hey, Life Like I. Hey, babes. I was really worried about the economy and over the virus, because I'm like, they're killing it. We're the number 1 economy in the world. We can't be going to zero. I mean, stocks were going to zero, straight down, zero, right? Not even an angle down, straight down. Let me go back to the SPY, pull up the monthly. Sorry for the slow charts. I guess my internet sucks. I don't know. Well, that looks like it's kind of angled. But if you pull up the monthly, I got all kind of lines. See, I can't even predict it. But look, we tagged that 2018 low. Let me clear all of this stuff. There we go. We tagged it. We went below it. But we're right back up, which is a good thing. So maybe that's the double bottom, the test that people wanted. I know some people wanted that 218 to 20, this test way down here. And you never know. Can't say no. Can't say it's not. Oh, that would have been ugly if we went down to 2008 lows. But maybe. Here's some important lows. Maybe that low right there, the 2015 lows. Yeah, we had a double test right there. But we tested here, We kind of tested. So let's just see. Let's just see what happens next. Now, buying begets buying. So if the market, let me pull up the hourly. If the market this will be the second day that it closes green in a row. So people really start closing shorts and start to believe in it again, and then they're going to get back in. They're going to be like, oh, I'm in. And then, we could kind of sustain some stability, without people just dumping shares, dumping. Oh my gosh. Let me pull up Nike. I bought Nike yesterday. I was so happy. Didn't even know about earnings or whatever the hell they came out and said. And I was like, it was my just time to buy weekly stocks. And I was like, I'm going to buy some Nike. I bought like $400 worth. Not much, I know, but I do that like every other week or so. And so I was like, I'm going to buy Nike. It's kind of depressed. It sucked that it was up like 6 points. Anyway, so I bought it at $67. It's $80, man. So yeah, that was a good buy. And I've been buying dividends. I've just been buying good stocks that going nowhere that pays dividends, and that's what I've been doing lately. And it's been working. This portfolio that I've been working on. Look at Disney is at 103. You might regret some of those prices that we were seeing when Disney was at $79. Man, it was just at 150. How could you not buy there? People was really pricing in the end of the world. I'm not saying that it ain't gonna be the end of the world, because sure does seem like sometimes it seems like it right now. You still can't buy meats, wipe your ass with toilet paper, but it seems like the end of the world. At times. But, I don't know. That's a good buy. Disney, they're gonna, what they're going to do when the virus is tames? They're going to hit the switch, turn on those breakers to the parks. And it's on, man. Back to Disney again. Now you just got to get people to go. People's going to want to go. They've been locked in their apartments and houses for a month. They're going to want to get the hell out. They didn't miss spring break and all that. They're going to, let's go. I'm getting out of here. I don't care if I get the virus. Screw the virus. I got enough meats and toilet paper. So that's what they're going to do. And I think that's a good buy. I missed it. I got a lot of Disney, so I couldn't keep scooping it up. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to pick up some Nike. Let's see what these cruises are doing. Is it CCI? I know they was going, that's Crown Castle. Carnival Cruise Line, CCL? Yeah, that's Carnival. It's up 15% today. Carnival Corp units? Hey, am I on Carnival Cruises? Anybody? I thought it was C Carnival Cruise Lines. Anyway, gosh, this thing went from 50. It probably is, because it went from $50 to $7. And I don't know about the cruises. There's going to be a lot of people that don't want to cruise, but basically I'm just showing this because it's bouncing. It's been showing a lot. I won't say a lot. Let's pull up the daily. This little thing right there. See that little move, right? What do we got here? 7.9. $7.90. Oh my gosh, in 6 days. So it's $16 or $15. It's up 121% in 6 days. So that's something. Shorts are flying out of there. And if this stock were to make it and you got some shares at $700 get you 100 shares. And suppose it goes back to 50, guess what? You got $5,000, from 7. So, I'm not saying it's going to 50 tomorrow, by the way, but, in the future, right? So you never know. Got some volume in there. I don't like the candles. I want to see good, big body, bold type green candles, So it's still, believe it or not, if this is going to be saved, it's early. I know it's up 125% in a few days, but it's still early. You have time to kind of get in, maybe get a little pullback, but the thing is up 50% a day. It's up 15%. I guess the new up 15 is the old down is the new up. Right? 15%. Anyway, it'll probably come back down. I don't know the details of this bill. Maybe the bill signing will actually take some air out of the market, sell the news. But there's more talk of the end, not the end of the world, the end of the virus. And I think that's what's kind of keeping these markets a little elevated the last couple of days, along with the total oversoldness. Totally oversold. Let me go back to SPY. Let me see what we was down. Maybe put a fib on it. From here, I'm getting approximate now to that low. I'm going to the low. That is down 35% in, how many days is that? Where's my day counter? 32 days. Unbelievable. We talk about an index of 500 stocks, and we was here breaking all kind of records, down, up, the biggest up day, biggest down. It's just been crazy. So let's put a quick Fibonacci on that. No, we got to go from, the top to the bottom, right? And then I'm going to zoom in on that. So, they usually retrace. We look at the 50, 61.8 in that area. So if that's the case, we still got some ways to go. If we can do a normal fib kind of move, the up move is still going, and start getting worried around that 50% retracement, which is 278. Let me pull up the SPX so I can get some good SPY, some index numbers, and these are approximate with my fib there. Okay, so 50%, 2790, right? So where are we at? 25, 26? Yeah, there's another 200 points maybe on the upside before we head back down again or sideways. If we go to 61.8, 29, 29.30. So another 200 to 400 points this run could be good for, which, hey, I'm in because we're so oversold, so I've been doing well. I've been buying SPX selling SPX put spreads. Yesterday I had SPX calls going on, so I made some good money yesterday. Today I'm like, you know what, SPX put spreads. So I sold some 2 days, some 5 days, some 7. I kind of laddered them out the chain. So hopefully I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we can kind of maintain up or go sideways. And I don't want to wake up with Dow 1,000 points again, because that would kill a portfolio. Anyway, if we're going to be down 100 to, let's do like that. I don't want to see that no more. I'm tired of that. But with the VIX being so elevated, that's what we're most likely going to get. But I'm playing for these shorts coming out, maybe some of the believers getting back in, and we just kind of keep going up. A 2,000 point. Yesterday was a 2,000. Wait, Monday. I think we was up all week, right? I don't know. Yeah, 2,000. No, Monday was down. It's bad. And then we was up and trended. Yesterday was a trending day and being up 2,000. And today, we the futures were all over the place. And I think we even went to flatline. NASDAQ was down, and then, it just started going. So I'm listening outside. It just started trending up. So let's hope that we can maintain. Right now it's up 3.47%, 84 points. Let's see what the 5-minute looks like. Yeah, so gap up, it's gap and no, sorry, wrong line. Gap and trend, let's kind of draw something like that. It's just trending up, so maybe it can be like yesterday. Actually, I got yesterday in there as well. So actually we gapped. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong dates. We gapped. And then, we sold that off real quick. And then all of a sudden it caught some footing. And then off to the races it goes, So let's see what happens, man. I'm optimistic. Yes, I am. I'm optimistic about what's going on. And just kind of go like this to the news and the states closing and being no food and all of that. Andrew Anderson, thoughts on Google. All right. You know what? Google was down yesterday, and I think it's down big today. It's kind of caught a little ground. Be careful with Google, unless to me. All right, I got to talk for me because I can't be giving advice. I'm just a truck driver. But I predicted Google not doing as well, and as long as Facebook, because remember these guys are on advertising, and with the economy sucking, the first thing companies pull is ads when they're trying to get lean and watch spending. So they're not going to have a good quarter. They might not have a good one, this one, the next one, or whatever, until the ad money starts coming back. The companies are not going to be spending ads on when they got to worry about employees and they supply chains and all of that stuff. So that's why, and then Facebook, I think, came out yesterday and was like, oh, it looks like ads are going to suck. And then I think they started tanking. No kidding. This was, I actually seen this. So I stayed away from Google. I bought Google early in the decline. I bought like a share. I mean, it was like $1,400. Anyway, but remember, I trade options, so in my longer portfolios, I kind of buy shares. Yeah, I don't trade those. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I thought, a little correction in the beginning. I'll be going to go down 10%. But now that that's this deep, yeah, these companies are going to pull ads, right? Let's picture the airlines, for instance, Delta. And are you going to see any airline ads? No. So they're going to, they're just going to have to wait until the advertising, I think, market comes back. But I think you're in it for the long term, not like next month, this is a great buy. So that's my opinion about it. So if the economy keeps sucking, it'll be less ad spending, and it'll go down. It's going to go down even further. But it's right. It's unbelievable that it was 1,500. Finally, you can see I got the range drawn on here, and I was loving this breakout because it was like a 2 year. I was like, oh my gosh, it consolidated for 2 years, and we're finally breaking out. And unfortunately, let me tell you something. This thing would have ran. Yes. And unfortunately, a virus came out and took the air out the balloon. So we got to get that air back in the balloon. And it should be. Actually, you asked me, this is a good buy point right here. So straight up, yeah, I like it. I do like it here. But that's why it's down. And that's why it's not even participating today. I think it's getting a little uplift because of the market's up so high. I think it was down way bigger than this earlier in the day. Let me pull up the daily. But yeah, we're right there. We're right there at the 2-3 year support. So yeah. Why not? Daily. No. Let's look at the 5 minute. 5 minute. Yeah. It looks, yeah. See, it kind of looks like it was slow to participate in the rally. See that little ad? Now it's like, all right, yeah, I'm going to go up with you guys. Because if you look at the SPY, you can see how it just V'd right there and went up, So, but yeah, it's all about that ad spending with Google. And I know that because what happened in 2008 and in 2000, so it's just the first thing these companies do is pull ads, and then Facebook and Google suck. I remember it used to be the companies like, what was it, double click. Remember double click? I think Google bought double click. Wherever the ads go, Alta Vista and remember those Yahoo. Yeah. Yahoo. Is that still a company? I typed in Alibaba. Did they buy all of Yahoo? I don't know. I typed in Yahoo and got ALTABA, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, so that's my thoughts on that. I think it's actually a good buy now, but I don't know. It's not going to be one of them stocks that just rocket. I think one of those will be the Amazon, maybe the Nvidia, oh, damn, Nvidia. It's up 4% today. Yeah, look at that. I mean, look at the Nvidia is almost to the high. Look at this right there. It's only halfway down. Yeah, so these stocks are ripping, and if these stocks are leading the market like that, the market's going higher. So let me pull up AMD. Come on. It's saying it's up. Yeah, not doing as well as Nvidia. I missed the boat on Nvidia. I did. It's still up though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's still. Let me see something. Verizon is VZ. Yeah. I just wanted to see. Yeah, AT&T's up 5. I didn't know AT&T went to $26. Wow. Yeah, that might have been a nice little pickup. Even though I don't like AT&T because of the DirecTV thing, and they and a lot of debt. People are unsubbing, man. They pulling the cord left and right with that, and they still got that legacy stuff going with the cable, and if they can get rid of that, like Verizon's like True Phone. I know they got that what is it? I don't even know what it's called, but they got AT&T's got Time Warner, they got the DirecTV, and that stuff is but yeah, that's my opinion on that. But they got a good yield, and they make good cash flow. 7% yield. I mean, the yield most likely is going to be safe. So He said, thanks, man. You and Mitch Ray are the GOATs. Great. Really? You think? Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even know who Mitch Ray is. If I put him in on YouTube, will it pop up? Mitch Ray? And why do you think I'm a GOAT? I'm just like a truck driver dude. I'm just, I make a lot of mistakes. Like I said, I lose money, and I make money. I was just looking at my overall losses. I am down from the top. I added all my portfolios now. Everything. Okay. So put it this way, my options portfolio for the year, oh man, it's got to be up like 70. Damn, I didn't see. I added everything like 70% or something like that. Stock portfolio was down. What? Yeah. It's the market, right? I got stocks. Everything went down. I think overall I'm down like 10%. Yeah. But I don't know if I did that math right. But yeah, I think it's about 10%. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to tell you right now. I can't tell you the numbers out loud. Yeah. Yeah, about 9, maybe 9, 8. So that's not bad. I think I'm doing pretty good. And that's thanks to the options trading. And that's why I kind of do. So, I've been taking my options profits and buying stocks with it and then pushing it and then transferring it to my IRA. Like, right? Even though I trade in the IRA and I trade in a regular account, right? So I pay taxes on the regular and I don't on the IRA. But if in the IRA, if I make a lot of profits, I'm talking, when I say a lot, I'm like 5,000, 10,000, whatever. I'll go ahead and buy $5,000 or $10,000 worth of stock. And then I transfer it with the IRA transfer form, poof, off to the other IRA where I don't touch it. And then I kind of keep, that's what I've been doing. And that's so, believe it or not, it's so I don't lose my money. Because I'll start getting big-headed. Like, oh, shoot, look at those. I'm great. I'm the GOAT. and lose it and start trading huge. So I learned that that's been working out for me and kind of been keeping me honest, and so if I do lose money, I'm like, whew, at least I, did that, got some of that money out of there. So yeah, that's what I've been doing too. I'm going to look Mitch Ray up and when this video's over, see what's up. But thanks, man. Oh, that was you. That's you, Life Like Guy. You think I'm the GOAT? Hey, babes, we got to keep this G-rated for everybody. Anyway, thanks, Andrew Anderson. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I kind of get on here. It seems like nobody wants to watch me. I started this like, I'll just talk about me, my mind. But I used to put my portfolio up here. I'll put it up right now. I'll put up my what's going on monitor. I'm up 550 today. There's it right there. 575. I got a put spread on. Here's the position. What's the position? Is that it? Yeah. I got some, the 2,000, 1,900 put spread and the 2240 to 2140 put spread. And what is it? April 20th, March 30th. So, and I've sold them. So I'm hoping we don't go down to 2,200. Let's pull up the SPX, and I do it on the SPX as well. And I'll show you what I'm thinking. See, I'm way down here thinking, are we going to breach that low? Now, if we get down there, let's say we get down there tomorrow because, market's crazy. Oh, man, the losses are going to be big, but because it's fast. That's what I don't like, a fast market. I just can't. I'm not a good trade. I can't do it. And I've been trying, and you know what? Actually, I've been doing good on this crash. This one I've been doing good, better than I used to. So I'm actually proud of myself on that, because I don't even know how I've been doing it. I've been actually buying calls and no puts. I can never go against the market. And waiting for those rips and just kind of riding it and getting out. And then on Amazon, I noticed Amazon's strength during this whole thing was incredible. It's down today. It's only because it's up. So it was up on all of those down days. And I'm like, okay, so I was selling puts in that close to the money, where it expires like tomorrow. And that was making me some. So I made good money on this last little rip right here on Amazon. See, that thing has been going up for some time, and yeah, I mean 1626 for Amazon. Yeah, that's great. This is remember that last quarter. Just think of that last earnings report. I mean, now they're getting ready to hire 100,000 people. The thing that bothers me about Amazon right now is, if you notice, a lot of first of all, they said the essentials, it might take, anything non-essential might take a month to get to you. Okay, and I think they want to. I don't know if that's on purpose or just because they can't get it. And also, if you notice the Prime, when you're doing stuff, it's Prime is only 2 days, 1 day, whatever, and it'd be like 4 or 5 days on some of this stuff, and I'm like, what's going on over there? But they're hiring, everybody's home. This is right up their alley. Wait until Prime membership comes up next one. Everybody's home. Where you gonna get your stuff? Here in Indiana, we can't even leave the house unless we go on an essential job, So, or I guess, or the supermarket. So you got your winners is Kroger, but Kroger, Walmart, and these stocks went up. They already went up and went right back down. They had their little look. I can't believe Walmart's 112. Okay, and that's where it started, and that's where it belongs. Don't get me right, but it went up to 128 when the stores. That's crazy, man. It's Walmart. So actually, I like Walmart. I do, but I definitely didn't like it at 128. But I do like. I would actually buy it here if I had some cash to buy it. So maybe my next buy point, I will buy some Walmart, because I like what they're doing with their online game. I like that whole new lockers they got in the thing, and the whole. I like it. I think they're hanging in there with Amazon, And if you go on their website, they do got a lot of stuff. There is no membership fee, and the prices are competitive. It's right there. So and then you can go to your store. And it's right in those little orange lockers, and they kind of rolling that out, and you just scan the little barcode on your phone, and boom, one of the lockers open up, and you're out of there. So you can in and out of Walmart. That's what I like. And they ship it to you if you want to ship 2 days. So they really in there. Like if Amazon don't have it, you go to Walmart.com and you check them out. They got third-party sellers as well. So I like it. I think that I like Walmart. And they got, everybody loves Costco. Guess what, man? Walmart's got Sam's Club. Same thing. Anyway, and that's looking at no fundamentals. That's straight up just what I see. And that's kind of how I try. I trade with technicals, and if I buy stocks, it's kind of what I see. Only fundamental, I buy stocks that make money, okay? You got to be making money. Not all the time. I got some speculatives, but that's speculative. Stocks that make money, and then with the dividend stocks, I look at that payout ratio to make sure that they're not going to cut that dividend. Doesn't really mean they still may cut it, but you want to make sure they're able to pay it. How about that? That's better words. Exclamation, what's up, man? Yeah, I was just talking about that possible bottom that I mentioned the other day. We zipped right through it, but just mentioning how the monthly close is what matters. The monthly. So we're 4 days away, and that's how I started this video. So what was I talking about? I was talking about Walmart for some reason. Oh yeah, it was up and then down. They brought it back down. Kroger, they did the same thing. Kroger went to 36. I was like, these guys, man. This is why, when the whole market goes somewhere, they just ruin your trade. Suppose you like Kroger and you're like, yeah, I like it, long term. And then all of a sudden the market thinks it's great, and then they run it up and then now you got to get out. I was in Regeneron before people would stop and talk about Regeneron. And I got out yesterday. What is it doing today? Yeah, it's down. It was up earlier today. And they ruined the trade. I mean, they kind of got in there and I was like, let me get out. I don't like the action anymore. So where is this, right? What day is this? Yeah, I was in, where the hell was I in it? I can't remember. I think I picked it up. I can't remember. So anyway, I made some money in it. I got out of it. I'm not feeling it no more. I think it's just, look at the trading action. Look how it traded. Right, and then look at it in here. It's just crazy. It's like it's like a patient, and that's gonna flatline. So yeah, maybe that's gonna flatline. I have a feeling if they don't come up with the drug for the virus, it's done. I think everybody's jumping in it because of that. But I like it, but I don't like it now because the whole market goes to it. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's up, man. And that's what I'm doing. We could pull up. I'll go ahead and end the video on how I started it. So if you missed it, exclamation. Oh yeah, I want to pull up that gold too. I had some. Yeah, so let me get rid of these drawings. So we did a little Fibonacci. Looking at the Fibonacci, it looks like we can go a couple more 100 points if it goes to that. And check it out. So, oh man, my trend line's gone. I'll draw a quick one. So I had it like from there up to 2000, right around there, right? Where we touch here, we touch here, almost a touch there, and right here. So I had this up. I thought it would hold. Remember that other video? We sliced right through it like a hot knife to butter, man. We went right through that thing. But then we bounced. So we're above it right now. 4 more days till the month ends because it's all about the close. It's about the close of this monthly candle. And if it holds above that line, I feel it could be a bottom. Yep, that's the way I feel. I'm calling it right now. My little small channel right here. But if it doesn't, if it closes below that, it probably is not. So yeah, the other side as well. So I'm basing everything on that candle right there. That's it, man. That's all I got to say. Oh yeah, I wanted to pull up gold because gold has been. Yeah, is it still no? Actually, no. I know it's. I'm pulling up the GLD. It's all. I can't. It's all over the place. I'm glad to see it down today because the market's up today. It was bothering me when the market's up and gold's up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The one thing I want to talk about the Fed, man. The Fed is totally got the back of the market. They're throwing everything at it. I mean, they totally got the puts. They got all kinds of puts on the market. And they're not going to raise rates for who knows when, at least a year or two. It's going to be some time. I mean, QE5, whatever number it is, you can't fight the Fed. They're going to be, yes, it's unbelievable how bullish they are. They went 50 to 1 to 1. They just cut it down to 0 and all of this $700 million and the $2 trillion stimulus. And so all of this money, I'm telling you, is going to find its way into the markets. And yeah, so be careful. That's what makes me think that candle is going to hold. The virus is gonna go away. See, I said that it's gonna go away, and then with that backing that the government's doing, it's called the whole government, and yeah, I mean there's some wind, there's some tailwinds, and just think of other bottoms besides the 2008 bottom haven't been, and they was slow on the 2008 bottom, remember, but I think they learned from the 2008 bottom of what to do. Right? So you needed before in 2008, Cramer had to say, they know nothing, and then they finally knew something. Now they kind of ahead of the game. They're doing their thing. They can't stop the virus. It's none of this stuff is going to, but say the cure comes out or whatever, they working on it. It's just a little different. And there's a lot of tailwinds to help the market go up. Help. And we're already down 40% or whatever. So, and you know what? I'm going to give it to you, exclamation. We hit it. As far as I think we went down 35%. As far as I'm concerned, we hit it. 35% is 40%. And you called it. And, but now where do we go from here? If I take a guess, I think we V. And I know a lot of people, I think we V to like that 50, that in that area. And then we do that little, EKG machine thing, like that. and slowly get footing. Hopefully during that EKG period, hopefully the VIX is coming down. And that's your cue if you want to stay long, in my opinion. Like the VIX is slowly just trending down. People are getting less nervous. And possibly that means they're buying or getting, whatever. So that's what I've been kind of looking at. And it was concerning me. There was one day I didn't make a video. I was like, man, the market is down. I think the market was down like 1,000 points. And the VIX was down. It was when I was like, I should buy right here. I just thought that was really kind of bullish. I just like, okay, the market's down, the VIX is down, or it wasn't up. Can't remember. I should have did a video. So I was like, okay. You know, but now the market's been up these last couple of days. Like the VIX is only down a 50 cent, 0.8%. The market's up like 3-4%. So that's kind of like, a day. When we see this, we really want to see that VIX crush, but I don't think it's going to happen for a while. We gotta get a cure, the virus or something like that. You said the Fed has enlightened for me to think it might hold. Yeah, and I think a lot of people is going to think that way. This is early. People are scared. I was talking to this guy at work. He's like, oh, man, I lost a lot of money in the market. And it's funny because before it started, I should have sold them. And he came to me and was like, yo, I'm making a lot of money in the 401k. I looked at it. I was like, oh, man, I'm doing great. I should have sold it. That's the signs you want to hear. And it's funny. Today, he was like, oh, man. And we didn't talk about it for over a month since the beginning. He's like, oh, man, I lost all this money in the market. He's really feeling bummed out. Oh, this could be a buy sign. Anyway, yeah, so it's different with all of that, man. To fight what they're doing is going to be tough. The virus really has to kick into high gear and start killing everybody, and then the Fed stuff won't work. But if we could just... hopefully the virus kind of just does what it's, I don't want to say necessarily does what it's doing. Just don't really slow that pace down. And, I think that could have been a bottom. I don't think we're going to hit new highs, but I just think we're going to get off that bottom, man. People were selling like crazy. Man, what else did you say? You said, I'm watching for inflation now till the summer. Yeah, that's going to be something to watch for with all that money that's thrown in there. But what about the layoffs? Isn't that like counter-inflationary? All the see, that's the thing. I don't know. The jobs number tomorrow is going to be kind of interesting to see the pace of these layoffs. They're expecting 2 million on it. Let's see what happens. And then the real jobs number is next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday. And then that will be the monthly. And that'll be good because most of the month we've been in this tsunami. So that's going to be a good number right there to see like what happened. How many jobs did we actually, create? That's the job creation number, right? Or job, right? Yeah, how many new jobs? So if it's, we'll see what it's like. Anyway, enough. Go away. Sell. I don't know, Cash. I don't know. I'm buying. I've been doing good these last couple of days. I'm selling puts under the market around the 20 delta, short term, 5 to 10 to 20 days out. That's what I've been doing. And I'm hoping that VIX come more so to really, get those positions to cash out. I put, sell them at 50% profit. I had two. I put two on yesterday. One on yesterday, or two on yesterday, one on today, or one on yesterday and two on today, whatever. Kind of can't remember. And all three of them cashed out already this morning. It's like, ding, and then it kind of this afternoon, ding. I was like, all right. And I just kind of put more and I rolled them out. And I'm going to keep doing it until we go down. Until it don't work. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing it until it don't work. Anyway, you still think gold and physical crypto are the buy until the virus runs through the majority of the citizens in the U.S. Yeah. And I'm curious how, I've been starting to think about the virus subside in China. Is it subsiding in Italy? I'm not sure. I haven't really been keeping the part on that, but what's making it go away? Is it really what they did? Are they lying? Or does it have like a time? Does the virus have a gene in it or whatever? I don't know science. I said gene. That makes it, you know what? That's it. We live kind of like wasp or something. They only live for, 60 days or whatever, and then they die. So, maybe it has something in there where it's just like, we only last this long, and then, it just goes away. It stops being as contagious or something. Oh no. Maybe it can be something that's simple. Am I being too optimistic? Anyway, Yeah, so that's what's up, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm sorry I didn't been making the videos. I just been working real hard. People's just bailing from my job, and I'm coming home tired. I didn't even want to make. That's, by the way, this is why I wear these T-shirts. By the way, because I come in, I got a blue shirt. Sometimes I do the video in it, and I just take it off. If you look, I even got. See, I got my long johns on. So I'm damn near half naked, and I'm ready for bed. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta make a video. I just kind of left y'all hanging, and I've been trained. So I've been coming in like normally. I come home. I'm like home like 9 o'clock, and I'm looking at the pre-market. And I might see what I'm gonna do. Just kind of make a visual plan. Am I gonna let my current trades ride? Or am I looking to put on new ones? And it's the same vehicles. I've been doing just Amazon and SPY. That's it. And a Tesla. I had a Tesla trade that was successful. It popped off first thing this morning. I hate when that happens because then I know I got a shitty fill. As soon as the market opens, like 9:30, it means I got a shitty fill. Anyway, yeah, so then when I'm coming home at 11 or something, I'm really tired. And then I'll kind of examine my trades, see what I want to do. Do I want to mess with it? And then now it's like, I'm real tired. So I'm like, I don't feel like firing up a video. So that's what goes on. So what makes me inspired to make a video is when I'm home early, I can get some trades off, I can eat and stuff. Then it's like 1 o'clock. And then I say, yeah, I'll make a video. So yeah, that's what's up. You said, if we get a boom in deaths from the virus, market will head to 10,000. Fed's going to have double stimulus. These are historic times. Yeah, it's the deaths. I've been doing the math, and it's been hanging out at the 1% mark. I think with New York, it's been hanging out around the 1% mark. Basically, the number don't even matter, but it hasn't been increasing. I've been taking the new deaths and taking the new infections and doing the math, and it's the same. And I think that's good. I'm not seeing that death rate kind of increase, and us hanging out in our houses and nobody going nowhere, jobs down, economy shut down, basically, that's gotta help slow it. That's gotta help. By the way, I was driving my truck the other day. So Kentucky, we supposed to be shut down. And why did I pass this city bus packed with people? I'm like, oh my, what the hell's going on here? I think the header on the front said UPS. So those were workers but that bus was packed. I'm like, you know what? None of this is going to work. If this is shut down, but you got packed buses running around. Why can't the bus company have like 10 people a bus or something? Once 10 people's on or whatever, the bus is full, and put more drivers out. They was doing nothing to protect the drivers. I used to be a New York City bus driver. They're doing nothing to protect the drivers. Running around with a packed bus full of people with corona. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Yeah, so I think all of this stuff, it'll slow down, maybe I worry about that stimulus money. I'm a fan and I'm not a fan. I just think that they should have released it once we can go out and stores are open, and that way they get a quick surge. If they give everybody $1,000 and stuff and all the stores is closed, they're gonna pay off bills and stuff. They're not gonna spend it. Although I think people are going to buy iPhones. It's right. The amount that you get is the same price of an iPhone that you couldn't afford a month ago. Now you got it. You're like, might as well get an iPhone. So watch Apple. Let me pull that up real quick. It's up. Yeah, it's up 3%. I should have bought some Apple. I don't have enough Apple in my portfolio, but I think that's what's going to happen with a lot of the money. That's my opinion on that. All right, so man, I appreciate your regulars coming in here, Cashmatic and exclamation. I'm looking through, see who I missed. Did I miss anybody? Life Like I, my babes. Andrew Anderson calling me a goat. I'll take it. Anyway, but I'm a modest dude, and I really don't feel like I'm a goat. I just want to be different than other people. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know everything. And, oh, yeah, I bought it here and sold it here. And that's so silly. dumb, man. Everybody loses money in this market. You can't tell me you successfully traded this. Nobody. There's no way anybody successfully traded it. Although I did well, I actually said I made money, but where I'm just a genius. When you go to sleep at night and wake up, like, say nobody has any idea what the Sunday futures are going to be like. Nobody has any idea what tomorrow's opening. It could be up. It's a coin toss. It truly is. So, I'm that guy. I make a trade and I keep my fingers crossed at night. Oh, please let me. I think I put it on where I think is going to happen and keep a little fingers crossed, because the probabilities, I generally trade with the option probability. They ain't working. Probabilities ain't working. They haven't worked for a month. And if you mess around selling 10 deltas, and man, they'll be there tomorrow. 10% chance it reaches 2,500. Boom, tomorrow's at 2,500. What are you talking about, 10% chance? Anyway, so they haven't been working at all, So that's why if we can get some of the volatility out, those numbers can work a little better. And I found some success in Amazon because it wasn't trading that volatile. And anytime it opened up like down 100, 150, it was going up. It couldn't sustain those lows. So you said you heard open door business. You heard open door and business like it. Stop by homes for now. I don't know what you just said. You heard open door and business like it. Oh, stop buying homes for now. Oh, okay, I got you. Open door and business is like. No, I didn't hear of it. I know those mortgage-backed security REITs are kind of tanking. It was getting margin calls and stuff like that. I know the new mortgages or whatever fell, was it 65% or some 29% down? I think it was new mortgages. I can't remember if it was that or new home starts. But with rates at zero, we're about to get this money. I think the home market is going to find its footing. I actually, what day? I bought Home Depot today. That's what I bought today. I sold out of this S-rate, which I shouldn't. I got burnt on it. Luckily, I didn't have a lot of money in it. I still like it, but I just it's been up. I'm going to get out. I'm going to trade it for quality. This was speculative in my portfolio, and it's because it played. Let me pull up you can see it doesn't really do anything, right? That's the weekly, and it just tanked. But for the most part, it was paying. Now it's saying 18% yield. I can't say if it's going to maintain that or not because it's a ETF, right? So it's got a bunch of stuff in there. But so I was like, you know what? And the junk REITs kind of was in here, and it holds its price, and it was paying I think like a 10% or 9% at that time. So it's down. So I was like, I'm gonna wait for a pop. I got 2 days pop out of that, and then I bought Home Depot with it today. And look at that candle on a return. Look how this candle just totally, this is the weekly, for the most part, took out the one to the left. I like that. I think that's bullish. There's not enough. Well, it's only Wednesday, so if we can get some good volume in this bar, I think it's like that because of interest rates. People are going to fix up their homes. Some of that $1,000 money is going to come here. I just think it's a good buy. So I don't know what's going on with Open Door and other businesses like it. It was that one company that they was flipping homes. What was that? The home place where online you price your home. I can't think of it. I wish I knew their ticker. I think they said they're going to stop. Anyway, I don't know anything about those. But yeah, man, look at where Home Depot went down. That was a good buy. They choked. Look at, these were panic selling. These were priced end of the world type stuff right here. And it's recovering. Only end of the world situations. Let's see what Delta is doing. Wow, it's up 20%. That's even trying to recover. They're not. I mean, these guys are in trouble, man. I passed my airport the other day. I pass it every day almost. But it's been a while. It's been like a month since I passed it. parking lot's jam packed. It's always full. And on things like Mother's Day and the travel holidays, people are parking illegally. You can't. Anyway, I was driving past it. The parking lot was wide open. I was looking at it, and I was like, look at all those parkings. I'm saying to myself, this looks different. And I realized that it's different because it's always full. There's nobody on them planes, and you can't fly. They talk about parking 60% of the fleet. I mean, they need passengers to make money. And the bailout is just not going to turn them into Delta of yesterday. So I don't know. I don't know about this. Some people, not all the airlines are going to make it either. Yeah, they bonds just got downgraded to junk on Delta, right? So I don't know. I'm not feeling that one. But look at the bounce. Is that dead cat, or is that? I don't know what it is. I'm just not feeling the airlines at all. And I also think that people, even if the virus is going down, people's going to still be afraid to get on planes. I'm like, I don't know about them. I don't want to be in, we're going to be conscious of other people, right? With the social distancing, we're going to be more conscious of wiping our hands and getting some, alcohol going on and, all that stuff. We're going to be really conscious. And I think we're going to be a little slow to be jumping on planes. So, and then I don't know. They're gonna come out with it's gonna be. I don't know. I think a lot of bad news is still out there with these airlines, especially if the virus don't go away. It better go away. Like with the airlines, it better go away. Quick, because it's not gonna be able to maintain. All right, so there's my opinion on that, like it means anything. Anyway, I appreciate everyone watching. I know I got Life Like I. Cashmatic and Andrew Anderson, but I got 6 people up in here. So what's up, 2? There's 2 people in here that's not even trying to talk to me, and I'm waiting for you guys. I'm not ending this video until now it's 3. Until you guys say what's up. I'm waiting. I'm just playing. I appreciate everyone watching me, man. I used to do these videos. It's like 7 is a lot. I used to do these videos with just Cashmatic, remember? Me and you, Cash. And then we traded numbers, and we even talk on the phone every once in a while. See, that's what happens when you come in early, to someone's lives. You're kind of, when they start something new. Yeah, so, and then exclamation, he's here every day that I do a video. He wasn't one of the first, but since he discovered me, he's here on the channel. So I really, really appreciate those guys. Willie, okay, see, Willie, what's up? You was hiding in the background, man. I appreciate you, man. I was just kidding. Y'all don't have to leave a comment. I'm just trying to make content. Yeah. So, and Andrew Anderson, I really appreciate your comment. Hit the bell so you can check me out in the future. And be safe out there. The market is still treacherous. And the stuff that I'm saying is an educated guess from a nobody. Okay? So be careful. It's treacherous, A lot of people lost money, serious money on the way down. And they're going to try to recapture some of that on the way up. Okay, so that's what we're ahead of. There's like no resistance because we was like straight down, So I don't know, man. When they decide to sell, they're going to sell and then whatever. I don't know. It's just trickery. Just be careful. That's all, All right, so thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And I appreciate you. I'm going to look at the comments one more time. You said you're an owner-operator. I was following from... Oh, okay. Then he's the first. I don't remember you. Did you comment in my Schneider videos? I don't remember. You said, yeah, listen while... Okay, you're a truck driver. Oh, so I got the truck drivers in the house. You know what? We need more truck drivers. And I'm telling you, exclamation... You have good thoughts. Maybe that's where your name comes from. You need to have a YouTube channel. You need to get on there and just put it on the camera and just start going off the top of the head, man. Yeah, there needs to be more of truck drivers talking about, stocks and stuff. You know what? You know what I learned about truck drivers? When I first got into the industry, in 2001. I was like, if you take, let's say just a crowded truck stop, right? Every driver, if we took the skills of every driver, you can do anything in the world. There's so many people driving trucks that was once, say, stockbrokers. Me, I was an air traffic controller. You construction businessmen. What you name the industry, they're in that truck stop behind the wheel driving a truck. What other industry can you do that? Can you go into, say, Kroger and ask people their background? It's all going to be aligned the same way. But you go into truck drivers, you get 100 truckers or whatever, and find out what they did before trucking. It's unbelievable the skills that you can get out of them, So 100, it's just skills. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable who gets into a truck after what they was doing. Anyway, you said you got like 20. Oh, really? You got a channel? All right. I'm sorry. You got promote yourself. I'm gonna check you out. Let me see something here. I never knew. I don't watch a lot of YouTube. Yeah, you got 113 videos. Damn. All right. Yo, could I put you? Oh, I got you. You look like Beanie Siegel. Anybody ever told you that?
3 years ago, I was thinking about how to make more passive income online so that I could work from anywhere. And I was walking through Times Square in New York City.
All right.
How you guys doing, man? Your boy Exclamation Thoughts here again.
Go ahead, Exclamation. Take over my channel.
I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. Figured I'd just go ahead and upload a video today and chop it up with you guys. I've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, a lot of text messages. People wanting to know if everything's okay. So I figured I'd just go ahead and upload a video and we chop it up a few and we talk about these rates out here. So as usual, I'm gonna wait for a few of you guys to enter the room, and then I'm gonna start shouting you guys.
All right, so you even live, man. Look, subscribe. Go ahead and like that video. Hit the bell. Yeah, so I'll start checking you out, man. I feel bad that I didn't know about it. I feel bad that I didn't know you made videos. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, there it is. I gave you a free promotion. Check out Exclamation Sub, man. I like your personality. What I seen there. Look like Beanie Siegel though. Yeah. Anyway, watch this. Now I'm playing around. Hold up, man. Hold up. Oh, shoot. If I put this page up, right? That's Beanie Siegel. You can't tell me you don't look like him. I want to put y'all like side by side. And then I take this video. See, I had looked at this right here. So this picture right here, and you know, that one right there, you look like Beanie Siegel. Right here, look, right there, right there. Pull you up over here. Yo, this Beanie Siegel became a truck driver, man. Oh, I'm just playing. Oh man. All right, so thanks for watching, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. You know what I'm talking about, Beanie Siegel and stuff. Is it the beard? The beard? I was waiting for your comment. The beard, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. When I first pulled up that video and I saw that, it's like, it just came right to my head. I was like, am I on Beanie Siegel channel? I type in exclamation throw to Beanie Siegel. He was my favorite rapper when he first came out with The Truth. And yeah, I got like most of his songs. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. I've been saying that forever, but yeah, just be safe trading out there. Like I was saying, that's how I ended the video. People usually say Shaq. I'm going to pull that up after the video. I won't bore people with the exclamation thoughts. What do I look like? All right, so that's it, man. All right, so yeah, don't catch the virus. Be clean, do your thing, and let's see where this takes us. Don't be surprised. I know people don't get into the mindset of, oh man, we was up 2,000 today, we up 1,000 today. There's no way it can sustain. Yeah, we're down like 11,000 points in a month, whatever it was. So yeah, it could go a little bit, So think like that. Think of where we came from. Don't think about 2,000 yesterday, 1,000 today, or maybe 2,000 today. Who knows how it's gonna end? Just think of where we came from, and it was just it was totally oversold. It was just crazy, So, and then crazy on the downside, crazy on the upside. So it'll be just as crazy on the bounce. So think like that. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. I'll see y'all later. Peace.